When it comes to future job creation here in the Piedmont Triad, not many will be more involved than tonight's newsmaker. In fact, he and the program he runs were critical in Boom's decision to build a supersonic jet factory here with plans to hire more than 1,700 people during the next 8 years. Prior to arriving here, Nick Yale had 25 years of experience in the aviation industry as a manager, teacher, technician, and analyst working at companies like Boeing and FedEx. Now he's taking local aviation to new heights.
I could see, based on the efforts the airport had taken over the last 5 to 10 years, and the state had taken, and the local boards and community had taken basically to grow the aviation industry here, that this was going to be a growing entity. It wasn't just a step in the door and it's going to sit flat.
It's also why, just yards from the Piedmont Triad Airport runways, sits Guilford Technical Community College's T.H. Davis Aviation Center, where inside,
you want to verify the part number matches your documentation.
Some of the more than 400 GTCC aviation students are, on this day, learning what it'll take to get their FAA airframe and power plant certificates and get jobs as aircraft mechanics. The students get hands-on training using all the aircraft in this hangar. Nick Yale is GTCC's Director of Aviation Programs.
I think we have approximately 15 total airframes.
Okay.
But these are the primary ones that are still operational enough for run taxi training, engine run training, and systems training like that, other than the simulators.
And in this building, a few miles away, but still close to the airport, are the community college's simulators that help train future pilots.
Well, I've already started up the engine, so obviously we're looking at the gauges here. We can see how the engine parameters are running. We're already facing down the runway here in Greensboro, ready for takeoff.
And like the Cessna 172 this machine is simulating, GTCC's aviation program has not only taken off, it's on an ascent Yale wants students to ride for years to come. Give me an idea of how many of them are getting hired and where are they going?
Most of them are hired before they even step out of the classroom.
No kidding.
So they're recruited by companies that are constantly coming in, asking for time in front of the graduates and in front of the students, and we obviously allow that.
In fact, the demand for these students was so great prior to COVID, GTCC was only able to provide local aviation companies with 3/4 of the trained and certified personnel they needed. Now, the program's still ramping up after a 3-month pandemic shutdown, and it's meeting about 50% of that need.
Really, the community college's job is to serve industry.
Yeah.
Basically fill the positions that local industry has for their region.
And GTCC was there to serve Boom Supersonic when it started considering Greensboro. What did you tell them to sell them?
Basically, what I told them was very simple. It's like, what is it that you need? Basically, they're going to need about 250 to 400 people after they get their facility open to start setting up their production system and their tooling system to run the production line.
And GTCC was able to convince Boom it could help produce that workforce to start building a passenger aircraft that can travel faster than the speed of sound. You think Boeing would ever want to come here?
They've already looked.
They've already looked?
They've already looked, and we're hoping that they want to come back.
And as more companies come back, Yale wants GTCC to be ready. It's why the college plans to keep the Davis building, because its hangar door opens to a pathway that leads directly to airport runways. But it plans to replace its 2 other aviation program buildings with this $37.4 million, 100,000 square foot building, which will include offices, classrooms, labs, and space for students to work on decommissioned planes and aircraft engines. It'll be built next to this, the GTCC Cameron campus. It's about a 5-mile driving distance from the airport.
So we don't have the capacity of the facility and of humans at this point for instructors to meet the need coming in the future. So we have to expand. And that's what the new facility is all about. There's going to be a lot of employment opportunities in aviation in the next 4 to 5 years.
In fact, Yale predicts as many as 10,000 new aviation jobs will be created in this area during that time period. And the last thing he wants to do is close the door on that opportunity.